Well, greetings, visitors to the paper prison. It is I, your host, the Comics Prisoner. I want to thank you all for visiting me here today as we continue our series of looking at copies of pencils of artists that I've collected. Today we are going to look at the work of one Bart Sears. Okay, this is going to be kind of a quickie. I'm going to be honest here. When I first looked at these pencils, I was kind of nonplussed. I think these works perfectly illustrated a concept I call great art, bad comics. Now, to start off, I do believe these pencils are technically dazzling, but kind of one note. My first reaction was having started my career drawing and inking other people's backgrounds. I was struck by the fact that there was just no backgrounds here. It was all kind of faked, which led me to believe that he is catering to one particular audience, which we'll get back to later. So first, I just want to say the artwork is so stylized, it takes me out of the story, what storytelling there is. I'm constantly reminded I'm reading a comic book, not experiencing a story. You know, I first encountered Bart Sears' work in the pages of Justice League Europe, and I kind of had the same reaction. I thought his pencils barely worked in that format, and I think he knew it too, and I think he went on to find venues that his work was more suited for. My main takeaway when looking at these pencils was that I not only felt that I didn't feel there was anything I could learn from these pages, but also that there was nothing I wanted to learn from these pages. I do think he presaged the video game culture that was right around the corner. And I think that's where his work really would flourish. I honestly don't know if he did that or not, but I'm betting he went into video games. That said, I did try to ink one of these pages. Here we go. Please forgive the quality of the scans here. These scans are 30 years old, and I just don't have the time to go rescan them to current resolution. Well, all right. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to let the pencils speak for themselves. If this is something you like, you'll love this. And if it's not, you're just going to move on. So, for the moment, we are at the end of this series of looking at people's pencils. I do have other pencils, but I think this was a good wide representation of art styles. And there's other things to look at. So next time we're going to look at something different, probably something inked. And so until next time, I want to ask that you all like, share, and subscribe this page. I'm really enjoying doing this. And next time we're going to have a post-mortem on the entire series of looking at pencils and that time of my life. And so I hope you'll come back for that. And hope everyone had a great New Year's Day. And looking forward to seeing you again. And take care. Bye-bye now.